Hello, welcome back to Radio Lab 97.1 FM. Ladies and gentlemen, we're nearly ready for the first annual, why not, MMA grappling competition right here, Radio Lab in Luton, 97.1 FM. It's going to be fantastic. And we're going to introduce our first contender, George. Here he comes. There he is. And he is here with his partner, Benjamin Bowles. And the walk-on music is Oh George by Foo Fighters. Good bench. And if we have the music turned down a tiny little bit, I'm going to interview them before we have our next contender come in. So how are you feeling, guys?
I'm feeling loose, I'm feeling good.
And how about you, Ben?
Feeling wet.
He's feeling wet, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good sign. And he's in skinny jeans. This is going to go well. And now, can we have our next contender, Callum Steele? Followed by Rob the Raver. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. They're already on the ground. Elegant, unique. Those are words you can't use to describe that.
Like a pregnant whale.
Yes. Okay, the music turned down, and we'll interview the next contender. All right, so it's getting a bit heated up in here. You guys you're bantering. You're having you're throwing trash around. How do you feel, Callum?
Feel ready. It's like I was born for this.
He was born for this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, boys. So we have our referee here, Andy, the Bear Whisperer Perkins. He's going to explain the rules to you. Read him out.
Very thick South African accent.
Because he is from South Africa.
Yes, I am. Each team will have some time to look over certain MMA moves that they must perform later on. They will have 30 seconds to perform the moves chosen at random. If they successfully complete it, they must then move on to the next MMA grapple. The aim of the game is to see how many grapples they can complete in 30 seconds. You have the option to pass, however that means you will lose a possible point out of 8.
So there are 8 points to salvage in this competition, and if you do pass, you have missed a potential point, okay? So I'm going to pass all these pieces of paper to first Callum. They're going to have a look before you start off. Have a look, have a good little refresh. Go back over here to George and Ben. Now, obviously you talked about your game plan earlier. If you do succeed, do you think you'll carry on in this competitive sport?
Absolutely, I think we can become a right force in this sport, you know? I think we've got professional potential. Absolutely.
Now, Ben, you are from Reading. Is Reading a good place for sport athletes, do you think? Do you think you could be the face of Reading in the sports circuit?
Yeah, I reckon I could do it. I reckon I could be the face of Reading for UFC.
Now, do you think the beard is going to get in the way with some of these grapples?
Didn't think of that, Jimmy, until just now. Kind of worried.
Oh my, okay. Right, you've had enough time. Let's please pass them on to the next contenders. Now, Callum, you obviously know your football, but what is it like when it comes to cage fighting or mixed martial arts?
I'll be honest, it's not my strongest subject. I wouldn't pick it on Mastermind, but I believe in myself.
Okay, so Rob, you are all the way from Wales. You obviously have great athletes like George Best. Is he Irish, isn't he? This is why I chose MMA and not football. How do you feel, Rob?
I feel dandy.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
How did you get the nickname The Raver?
Well, that was little known to me until...
Interesting story, I love it. Right, now boys, can I please have back the submissions? Now, our little adjudicator, referee, Andy the Bear Whisperer Perkins, is going to mix them up at random.
Yes.
He is doing so right now. Cameras are ready, lights are ready, the boys are pumped up, they are warming up. Make sure there's going to be no pulled muscles or injuries. If so, then the ambulance will be on its way, I'm sure.
Possibly.
So have you got a random selection of MMA moves?
I have indeed.
Now what we're going to do is Andy obviously is going to announce the moves at random, show you the picture just in case you need it, and he's going to announce what the move is, okay? So we're going to have George and Ben first, okay? Yeah. So get in your starting positions, please clear out of the way. Rob and Callum, give them space. They are looking very good. I love the praying mantis style Benjamin. Okay, so Andy, you shall blow your whistle for the start. When you do blow your whistle, a 30-second song is going to come on. You have 30 seconds to try and get as many MMA moves as possible. I am going to be the official judge, so if you do not perform the move correctly, then I am going to have to say no, I'm afraid. And also, it doesn't really matter who does the submission in either way. It could be Ben doing submission on you, or it could be that vice versa. Okay? So when you're ready to blow your whistle, and also when the song ends, make sure you blow your whistle for a final time, okay?
Okay.
All right. So are we ready? Is everyone in the studio ready for this? Are you ready to lose some dignity? Lots of support here. And here we go. The first one, please.
Heel hook.
A heel hook. Okay, so they get the heel hook. And it looks like he's got it with the bicep. That's a pass. Go, next one, next one.
The arm triangle.
The arm triangle. The arm triangle is on the floor. That is a pass. Next one.
Arm bar.
The arm bar. Another arm submission move from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu art. Yes, that is a pass. Next one.
Standing on guillotine.
Standing arm guillotine. That is a pass. Next one.
Standing rear naked choke.
Standing rear naked choke. Oh, blow the whistle. Can he get it in time? No. Oh, dear. So that was 4 in total.
It was more than that.
All right, boys, let me come up to you. How was that? Do you think you performed well?
Yeah, our training came through, you know. Once the whistle went, you're in the zone, you know.
All right, how about you, Ben? How are you feeling?
I feel like I've run a mile. Yeah.
Like you've run a mile. You've been standing on the spot, just jumping, but okay. All right. So now we're going to go with our next contestants, or contenders, Callum Steele and Rob the Raver. Now, again, we're going to do the same thing, and he's going to blow his whistle, the official referee, and we shall start, okay? Again, it's in random, all right? You've got to get more than 4 points in the 30 seconds. Remember, I'm the official judge, so you must perform the submissions the way they are performed in real day life in mixed martial arts, okay? So are you ready, Andy?
Yes.
Is the studio ready? All right. And 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Arm triangle.
Arm triangle. That's... Oh, we're having a bit of confusion. Oh, there he is, the pass.
Arm bar.
The arm bar. Twice in a row we had those. Good, that's a pass. Next one.
Grounded guillotine.
The grounded guillotine. This is a new one. Oh, no, it looks like they're struggling. Oh, Callum needs to have his legs wrapped round the back of Rob's. Here they go. That's 3. That's a pass. Next one. No. Looks like time's running out. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I do not think I can count that. The music was ending. There shall be an inquest. No, they said no. And I think we have our champions, George and Benjamin. So, how do you feel to be the first winners of the first annual MMA competition at Radiolab?
Never in doubt, mate. Never in doubt.
Never in doubt. Always confident. I love it. Ben? Very nice. I love it. Good. And I must, unfortunately, give them a round of applause for runners-up. They did so well. I must say, boys, I'm very proud of you. I think, obviously, in the future, you could maybe watch a cage fighting event and just say, I've done that. I've done what that Shoki's done, you know. I think you guys did very well. Is there any... How about from the lovely ladies over here who are watching? What do you have to say about all this?
Oh, it's fantastic. Great excitement.
Yeah, how about you?
It was really funny, especially how Rob got proper into it.
Yes. Well, I'm sure we were going to see a bit of builder's bum at one point, I think. Like, a bit of bonus. How about you, Sophie?
Oh, I loved it. It was lovely.
Now, Andy, obviously... Andy, you've been a referee at many, many competitions around the world. First time at Radiolab, what do you think? How did they do?
I think they were a bit appalling, really. I mean, I was expecting a higher caliber than this, but amateurs, I suppose.
Oh, well. Well, I tell you what, Danny can start our next song, but make sure you donate to Radiolab. We've got to 75 quid, okay? Let's see if we can get to 100 before the end of this show. All right? Thank you.